Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Teacher Camden, also known as Camden Long, Camden LeGrand Long. So, if this is the first time you're coming to the channel, welcome. Tonight's live stream is all about online teacher training. So, whether you are a beginner or someone that has been teaching online for some time, I believe that this live stream is really going to help you improve and develop, of course, grow your awareness about where the online teaching industry is going. So, before I begin, let me just give a background of a little bit about myself and how I became a teacher. So, first of all, in 2009, I was living in Orlando, Florida, and I was always searching for ways that I could teach English in different countries. So, at the time, I was so broke, I didn't even have a computer. I was using my roommate's laptop, searching online for opportunities to teach English in Costa Rica, which is a small country located in Central America. So when I went there in the summer of 2009, I took a TEFL course, also known as Teaching English as a Foreign Language. It was a 150-hour course, very, very intensive experience. But the most important thing was the people, the classmates I had throughout that 4-week training. And if I hadn't had the experience of going to a different country and being able to immerse myself into a new culture, a new language, then I wouldn't be who I am today. So I know that's why you watching this right now, you're probably someone who wants to go and teach abroad in a different country so you can meet new people, have new experiences, and bring a sense of fulfillment into your life. Because this is one of the main reasons why I love teaching, and I'm taking time out of my day and my evening to be here with you guys because I want to give back. I really love helping and training the next generation of online teachers. So after I finished the TEFL course, which was a face-to-face course, I received my certification and I decided to stay in Costa Rica for the next 5 months. When I came back to the USA, I came through a difficult process, and that process wasn't very pretty. It was a difficult time, and you have to remember that to be a great teacher, you have to be willing to go through the hard times when you're with your personal life. Because if you're going to be someone who's going to lead the next generation, influence the young minds, or influence anyone's mind, you have to be able to develop thick skin. You should have gone through some challenging, some hard, strenuous experiences so that you can come out on the other side of that experience stronger, more well-rounded, and of course, more saturated with everything that's going on. Because when you can saturate yourself through the hard times and really feel it, you're going to become a better teacher. So one of the number one questions that I get asked is, how can I start online teaching? There are, of course, many, many platforms that you can join, like Amazing Talker. So if Amazing Talker is something that you would like to try, you can use my link in the description. Once you click into that link, you will complete an application process. It should not take you any more than 15 minutes. After you complete the application, you will get an email notification. So make sure that you enter an email that you're going to be using. I will also get an automatic notification that you have started the application process and you have used my link. So that is very important to make sure that you check your messages if you decide to go with the Amazing Talker referral link in my description link. Now, there are also other things. I've heard some teachers do Preply or Preply. I tried it for about 1 week and was not successful. I couldn't get any student matches, and it didn't work out. Amazing Talker was a real blessing in my life at a difficult time. I was in between saying goodbye to a company called Powfish, which many of you probably are familiar with and even remember. The videos that I used to make back in 2017, 2018, 2019, and of course, even a little bit in 2021. But those days are long and gone. Now, if I had not taken the opportunity to get onto Amazing Talker and also have good people in my life, then again, I wouldn't have had the same experience and I wouldn't be here right now. When I started Amazing Talker, it was a kick in the rear end, so to say. It really was. And a mentor came into my life at the right time. You can call it destiny, you can call it whatever you want. But in times in your life when you're really stressed out, you're feeling desperate, frustrated, you have to be willing to apply yourself. Even if you apply yourself to 5 different places and none of them worked out, keep going and apply to 5 more. So if you apply to 10 places and you got that one deal, that one shot, that's all you need to get your foot in the door. So I went from February 2022 to March 2022, $326 US, all the way to over $2,000 US. You can go back in my videos and check that video out. It was from last summer. And the video link should be in the description here. I have an automatic template default. You should be able to find that video very easily in one of the links in this live stream video description. So how did I do it? Well, first of all, you have to be willing to open up your schedule. If you're someone who's like, I just want to do it like 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day, that's already not the right attitude to take into account. There's so much competition. Okay, there's so much competition out there. And if you are someone who's not ready to be proactive, to answer back to students quickly, and of course, to sacrifice your leisure time, then online teaching is just not going to be a valid way for you to create income for yourself long term. Now, when you have established yourself, yes, of course, you can take off on a Friday night. You can close your schedule on a Saturday morning or close your schedule on any day of the week that you want. That's the freedom that you can get. But first, you have to be willing to put in the hours. Why am I up here? Well, in 2010, I got my first online teacher gig. It actually came from a school. I was teaching a boy 9 years old, and his name was Nico. He was from Colombia. Both of his parents were from Colombia, and they were visiting Orlando, Florida for a summer vacation. Now, the boy and I were connecting very well in the class, and then the parents really appreciated my ability to help him improve and also be a good role model, a good influence in his life, because he didn't have brothers and sisters. He was an only child. So the father wanted me to continue teaching him English, but they were moving to a different country, very far away, to a country called Azerbaijan, which is close to Russia. And the father worked for BP, British Petroleum. So he was an oil and gas executive, and he really needed to improve his English pronunciation and fluency skills. So my first gig, I was able to make $30 per hour. And that was a great, great feeling. And if I could go back in time, I would have done it differently for sure. You never know where connections can lead you. So it's not always about the fancy background that you have It's not about the puppets that you have or the props and things like that or the TPR skills. Those are all great things, and those factors can make you a better online instructor, of course. But the most important thing that you can do is be able to connect with the person in front of you. You should know about their culture. You should know about the problems that they might face as a non-native English speaker. So like the TH sound. And depending on what country you are from, if you're from England or if you're from the USA, make sure that you demonstrate the proper way based on your geographic location and teach that student. So for example, I focus on American English. And yeah, there's a lot of different accents all throughout the USA, but we could say the standard American English. Like instead of saying connecting, we're going to say connecting. Instead of connected, we say connected. So simple things like that I will be teaching my students in class, and they really, really enjoy it. Now, how can you become a better teacher? Well, you have to know more about yourself. And the fastest way to know more about yourself is to sign up for a training course with me. Right now, I'm offering a very special deal. It's only $199. That's right, less than $200. You're going to get 3 private sessions with me online. Each class will be 30 to 35 minutes in length. I'm also going to provide you 10 full lesson plans from start to finish with assessments and how you can give quizzes in class and also after class. Now, a lot of teachers out there struggle creating lesson plans. Well, yes, you can use ChatGPT. That's a great source. I also use that as well. But you need to go a little bit deeper. You need someone who's been through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay? I have seen it all. I have been fired from online teacher companies. I have been let go. I have left online teacher apps. And I've also been doing this essentially nonstop since 2016. I really understand what students need, especially depending on where they're from, because every student is completely different. But there are similarities, and you need to work with those similarities and then go a little bit deeper individually. For example, I have a student right now from Taiwan, and this student is preparing to go to the USA to work as a manager for a bubble tea business. Now, this is pretty cool because bubble tea actually originates in Taiwan, and it's starting to become more popular in America. She needs the visa. She needs to improve conversation skills and to understand about the system in Florida. Well, I lived in Florida, so this is perfect. I can talk about the road system. I'm going to talk about how to pronounce the names of the towns, the cities, the streets, the avenues, the roads, the whole 9 yards. And then, of course, how people speak in Florida and what kinds of people she might encounter, what kinds of problems on the job, like today. If you are an online teacher or thinking about becoming an online teacher, you need to teach your students the silent T, which is the glottal T stop. Okay? So for example, today I was doing a mock scenario with this student, and the student was caught off guard by the vocabulary word that I used. I said sweetened, and then I said unsweetened. And the student didn't understand what I said and asked me to repeat, which is okay, I understood. Then I wrote it on the whiteboard in a complete sentence. And I said sweetened, unsweetened. That way she can at least hear the T. And after she pronounced it correctly, I had to explain to her that when you go to Florida, many people, perhaps the majority of people, are not going to say sweetened tea, unsweetened tea. It's too formal and it's too British. Now, where I come from in Virginia is very also similar to the way people speak in Florida. Now, you might say sweetened or unsweetened. So these kinds of minor details, these native English types of communication, you really need to pass on to your students. And there's different ways you could do that. You could do it with a whiteboard. You could do it through this verbal conversation. But what I have found to be really useful is to have an extra mobile device with you. It could be a spare phone. It could be a backup phone that you don't use very often, a used phone. It could be an iPad. I like iPad just because the screen is much bigger. And then have, whether it's your laptop or whatever device that you're using to have your class, you can use the other device to message them on the application of their choice. So you need to know what kind of apps are popular in your student's country. In mainland China, of course, it's WeChat, as many of you know, right? And by using WeChat, you can connect with people in mainland China. However, students in Taiwan, they're going to be using Line ID, the Line app. So if you don't have Line, you should go to the App Store right now and download. It's a green app, Line, and they also use that app in Thailand. So this application will give you direct access to people much faster than using a typical platform like Amazing Talker. And I have to say, one of the cool things about Amazing Talker is they actually encourage teachers to connect with students outside of the application, whether it might be connection issues on the website, or if Zoom is not working properly, or even homework factors. I really, again, one of the greatest advancements and developments of my career has been utilizing a separate device when I'm in class where I can send questions automatically, because the whiteboard is good. But you know what? After teaching for so long, it's vital and essential to have multiple components to your style of teaching. So it's not just the whiteboard, it's not just images, it's not just a PowerPoint, but also sending messages to their personal inbox. So when they're in their free time, they can kind of scroll and see the vocabulary words that you have gone over together in class and the example sentences. So they can practice that in their free time very easily, instantly, without even thinking. So those are a few things that I have been thinking about that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, let me see what you guys are saying here. Outstanding English. So Camden, I'll try to pop in for a few minutes tonight, assuming my kids aren't acting up. Did you ever get your website up and running? So the answer in short is no. My website is not up and running right now. But the good news is the business on Telegram, the Telegram app, is doing really, really well. So that's where most of my focus and attention and effort has been going since the beginning of the new year in January. Do I still have every intention to finish this website payment? Yes, absolutely I do. I'm currently $250 short of getting this website finished. And once it gets finished, it's going to be a great resource for both online teachers and, of course, online students who are learning English as a second language. It's going to be really great. And I just wanted to say thank you for stepping in. Outstanding English. And it's great to hear from you. And I hope that you and your family are doing really, really well in Taiwan right now. Prayers are with you guys. Okay, so let's see what else is going on in here. All right, Journey Girl. Hello, Journey Girl. Nice to have you here. Thank you. And we have, there's a name here. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but it is, I believe this is Russian. So if you could say the name, how to pronounce your name, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. And we have Dilaram Muhammadiyeva. So hello, Lucia. Nice to have you here, Lucia. Let me just write something into the chat. Does anyone have questions? Yeah, if you have any questions about online teaching, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I would say the first question you need to ask yourself is, what age group do you want to teach? what age group do you want to teach? I think that's the first question you should ask yourself, because either you're going to teach children or you're going to teach adults. And yeah, there's middle school, like age 11 to 18, which is quite different, 11 to 18, 13 to 18 years old, middle school and the high school years. Some people can just specialize with high school. But again, high school, they're not little kids. You know what I mean? So you have to be with it. You got to understand the new and upcoming generations. You got to be hip. You got to be able to respond and understand them and feel, not just think. Okay? Because sometimes logic and rationality is not what you need in those moments. Teacher moments, the greatest moments that have come from my career are gut feelings. Doesn't matter how many times I prepared a lesson. If I spent 5 hours on preparation, if I come into class and have a different idea, I think it's better. I don't care if I just spent 5 hours on that prep. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go with what I thought and what I think is best right now. So guys, let me see what kind of questions you got going on here. Outstanding English. That's awesome news, Camden. Happy to hear the Telegram side is doing well. Yeah. Again, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you're doing well with your career and life is good for you guys. Now, let's see what else we got. We got Ricky. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? It says, Camden, you said you made $2K a month. I'm curious, how many classes would you have to teach a week, and/or how many classes a week would be acceptable, or like to avoid burnout? Okay, this is a great question. So Ricky, let me help you out here. I would say that, you first of all, start at 10, 15 USD. Okay, so if you do that, you can kind of do the math, right? I believe I would average, I started out with $15 out on Amazing Talker. Okay, so I was at 15 per 50 minutes. That's what it really is, 50 minutes. Okay, that was on Amazing Talker. I'll just put AT. That's where I started at. And so let's just do the math. I don't know. Ricky, let's do the math here, okay? Let's see what we got. If anybody knows me, I am not the mathematician. So, okay, here we go. Got the calculator. 2,000 divided by 15. So that's 133 hours, basically, okay? So let's say 133 hours. Yeah. If you divide 2,000 by 15, it's going to be 133.33333 repeating. Does that help, Ricky? Okay, we could even break it down further. Let's see, 30 divided by, was it 139, right? 133. Let's see what we got here. 133 divided by 30 days, okay? So yeah, it's about 4 hours. 4 hours here. 4.4 hours per day. If you divide that by 30. So Ricky, let me know if that helps, buddy. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your question. And Zinabal says, how did you get a client base without using a platform? Okay, that's a great question. So I got all of my private students from social media. So I do not have a steady paycheck at all anymore from YouTube. I'll just tell you guys right now, you know how much money I make on YouTube each month? It's like $3 now. Okay? After all that work, hundreds of videos, $3 per month. Okay? But that's not the point. The point is YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of them, any platform that has people on it is a free opportunity. It's a free way for you to connect with an audience. people are not, the problem is we don't use social media the right way. We use social media to compare ourselves, which is a waste of time. If you look at a million amazing, beautiful, handsome, elegant, rich, wealthy, healthy people all the time, their perfect lives, which are all photoshopped, you might feel depressed. You might have anxiety and like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? But if you change it and say, hey, look, this application makes other people money. Why am I not making money from social media? What am I doing wrong? So you got to find out who you are. Not everybody is good on video. Not everybody has a good voice. Not everybody likes the way they look. But guess what? You're an online teacher. You got to be in front of people. If you don't have the extroverted attitude and you're not an extroverted type of person, online teaching is just not going to work. You know what I mean? You're wasting your mentor's time and you're wasting your time. My recommendation is you need to create an account on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, TikTok, whatever platforms that you think are best for you to use, Telegram. And you need to create a following, start with an introduction video like tonight. I'm working now with a business partner in China, and they wanted me to send an introduction video. So what did I do? I just recorded a quick introduction video, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's something, right? Something is better than nothing. 100 viewers is better than 0 viewers, because out of those 100 viewers, you might have two people that will sign up for you. And the reason why my Telegram channel grew is because I met an awesome person that's completely changed my life. And his name is Beck Zodby. And here's a great lesson for everyone. One of my videos that I uploaded last year about IELTS, I was like standing up, it was like a long video. And I'm not going to even watch the whole thing. It's probably too boring. I'll look back at it later in the future and think, okay, I did it. But anyway, sometimes some videos that you put out, it might be the lowest viewer count. It might be the lowest liked or even have dislikes. Keep it up there. It doesn't matter. Because those videos that I put out that didn't get any traction, that didn't make any money, they didn't get a lot of likes, not even over 10. And I spent 2 hours on it. It doesn't matter because it led me to where I am now. And we have over 20,000 subscribers on our Telegram channel. So it's about team. So to your question, Zenaball. Yeah, to your question, Zenaball is the way that you get a client base without using a platform is you have to create a team. You got to find someone in the home country, your home country, that would like to partner with you. And you guys got to come together. My expertise is not managing. I'm not a great, how can I say? You have to know your weaknesses and to count your losses. The reason why I wasn't able to really grow for so long was because I was always on platforms. And you're never really going to be able to become truly free if you're on platforms. Now, hey, if you're making tons of money and you love the platform you're on, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Whatever's best for you. But at some point in time, what if that platform fails? What if it shuts down? What if there's some crazy virus that wipes it all out clean? Then where are you going to start when you're 40 years old, 30 years old, 35 years old? It's not really too late, but you might have a season of hurt taken from personal experience. Okay, so don't wait until the last minute to start your YouTube channel. Don't wait until next year to create an Instagram channel, an Instagram account, whatever you want to do. You got to put yourself out there. It's the only way it's going to happen. So let's see what we got. some more questions here. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. It will be great. So, okay, outstanding English, $3 more than me. So let's see. Ricky says, I appreciate it. Helps a lot, Camden. Do you have like a max amount of students you take a day per week, or take as many as possible? Love the content, champ. Keep it up. Again, Ricky, I really appreciate your encouragement here, man. It means a lot. I'm sure you inspire a lot of people here too with the way you're writing. Now, I would say that the max amount of students, I would just say take as many as you can. Take one as many classes as possible. I mean, you're going to be on your phone anyway, right? You are going to be on your phone or the internet anyway. So why not just, collect some money? So why not create revenue for yourself? You know what I'm saying? The record, the most that I've ever taught in one day was like 24 classes, but there were 25-minute lessons, and some other people out there have done more than that. I think the record is like 32 classes that some teacher on Palfish did. Yeah, it was impressive. All right, guys, so let's look here. Now, Magic Will. If you're here, Magic Will, bro, what's up, man? Congratulations on your record. Okay, so Ricky Mara says, I see 4 or 5 classes a day, not bad. I think as an online tutor, I've faced burnout a number of times, including prep. Yeah, it's true. You got to really love it. If you're just doing it to try to collect a paycheck, it's going to be torture. Let me say that again. If you're just like Gary Vee, I watched this video from Gary Vee like 5 minutes before this live stream, and Gary was like, of course you're going to burn out if you're just doing it for money. Of course you're going to burn out if you're just doing it because you think it's cool. You know what I mean? Do it because you love it. Yeah, I've experienced burnout, but that's because I got too far away from my why. I got too far away from my why. And then when I realized by taking a break why I love online teaching and why I keep doing this, it's not just about the student, it's about the big picture. Okay? You got to take control of your life. You got to take control of your life. Or companies and platforms and schools will take control of your time. Now, guys, let's continue and see what we got here. Outstanding English says, Ricky, I experienced burnout at first. It wasn't until I built out enough reusable curricula for the different levels of learners I was teaching did that go away. So reusable curriculum for different levels. Yeah, I think that's a good point, because a lot of times on Palfish, those lessons, they just got so repetitive. So cycle through different topics. Sometimes do focus on grammar. Sometimes focus on adjectives, description. Sometimes focus on verbs, the action, right? The power of the action is so important. And then sometimes adverbs. Show the students how to describe certain type of actions, okay? Quickly, slowly, swiftly, okay? Happily, things like that. And if you can do that, it's going to be great for you. Now, Ricky, thank you guys again, and Outstanding English. We're going to be here for about a couple more minutes. If you have any questions, guys, please let me know what your questions are. Thank you. And now Zinabal says, okay, thank you a lot to think about. Great answer. I am on a platform now teaching math and science. So Zinabal, that's great. If you would like to try Amazing Talker, feel free to use my link in the description. If you can't find it, let me know. Thank you. Now we got our next person. We got Begzodby. Yes. All right. Begzodbek. Neozov. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have it. Yeah, I will see you next time. I will see you tomorrow. And you know what, guys? When you do something that you love and you're making a big difference in people's lives, people are going to give you money. People will give you money because they trust you, because you're getting them the results that they need. And that is the key to becoming a great online teacher now and for the future. So, any other questions? Does anyone have any extra questions about online teaching? So, Ricky, I would say make sure you go to a sauna. Yeah, make sure you hit the sauna at least 2 or 3 times each week to slow down the aging process. Truth be told, it's all about the sauna. Okay, so if I missed anyone, let me know, please. All right, Kirsten H. Hey, Kirsten, thank you so much for coming. How much do you charge an amazing talker? Asking for a friend. All right, so you can start with $10, okay, per 50 minutes, okay? Or you could do 15 per 50 minutes, right? That's per 50 minutes, okay? Now, a trial lesson can be interesting. So you could do, really like $1 to $3. But look, I've had some people tell me, teacher, why am I going to give a $1 trial? I've done it before just to see what would happen. Even if you had, let's say, 3 trial students and they just did it because it's a $1 and they never had class with you, at least you had 3 back-to-back-to-back classes with 3 brand new students. That should teach you something. That's valuable experience. It's better than having no students for one day, right? In the action is better than no action. Okay, so always step outside your comfort zone and get in the action because it's going to feel great. Learning is a great thing. If we don't learn, life seems really, really boring. I don't know about you guys. So I am from the USA. More specifically, I'll say Hampton, Virginia. So is anyone here to sign up for my online teacher training? Okay, let me know, guys, if you are here to sign up for my online teacher training. And Kirsten, I hope that answers your question. Yes, I am currently in Bangkok. Okay. And it's pretty cool here. I miss Colorado, yes. I love Colorado. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. It's great. Wow, that's awesome. Northern or southern Italy? Yeah, Dilshad Beck. Hey, great to have you here. Okay. How old do you think I am? Okay, so Kirsten says, I teach on Cambly. I meet great people from all over the world. Yeah, that's the best thing. Meeting new people gives purpose in life. There's a sense of purpose in life, because we're here to help others. We're here to be a good example. Okay, we're here to make people feel good. We're here to push people to be better, and most importantly, to uplift. We're here to uplift people, inspire people. That's the real thing about being a teacher. Okay, guys, so in about another 3 more minutes, I have another class coming up very, very soon. So let's see here. Outstanding English. Nowadays, Amazing Talker will give a suggested range a teacher needs to price their classes at, with the exception of trials based on your credentials and nationality. Yeah, man, that's great. You know a lot more than I do. So yeah, Kirsten, follow Outstanding English. Follow his advice. And he has a great, Yeah, guys, if you are new to this channel, also check out Outstanding English. You should be able to click into his profile photo and you can subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. He's a very passionate and a caring teacher. Okay, so next is Dilshad Beck says, I was born in Samarkand and I'm going to, oh, you're going to Canada next year. Well, hey, congrats, Dilshad Beck. Really, man, congratulations, Dilshad Beck. That's fantastic, bro. Congratulations. And where in Canada? Where in Canada will you go? Okay, so yeah, of course I like Uzbek people. Why not, man? I like people from all over the world. I like people from all countries, you know? You're always going to meet good people somewhere. You know, if you got good soul, you're going to meet good people. Now, oh, you're in the Alps. Okay, northern Italy. All right. Yeah, Kirsten, you're close. You're very close. And Dilshad Beck, well, thank you. You're being too kind. All right, outstanding English. That's cool. And Dilshad Beck says, would you like to live in the country in the future? I love living in the countryside. I love it. I love it. I love living in the country. Love living in the country. But hey, you know, it's always about a balance, right? Okay, guys. So, yes, inshallah, you will go to Toronto. Toronto, here you come. Okay, Toronto, here you come. Or you can say, Toronto, here I come. Excuse me. Toronto, here I come. So, guys, right now at my home, it is 9:43 p.m. So I hope you had a really great time right here on the YouTube live stream. If it was useful, make sure you hit that like button before you leave. And my plan is to create the next live stream using some software where I can use a PowerPoint. I'm new to this. I'm going to learn, improve, and get better before the next live stream. Okay, guys? Yeah, outstanding English. Have a good time tonight. Are you in Taipei? Are you in the capital? And all right, Dilshad Bet. Yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, you can sign up. You can sign up for learning English or sign up for my online teacher training. Okay, just comment below with yes. Okay, that's it. We'll contact you and look for your messages on YouTube. Okay, guys. But once again, I'm learning how to do this. Got the dashboard, feedback, manage. Okay, I don't have access to that feature yet, but I'm learning. We're going to get better. We're going to have a great time. Oh, I can send photos. Okay, engage with your audience. Start a poll. Let's see if I can start this poll. Let's say, did you like this stream? Should I do another here? Should I create a new live stream? So let me know. Let me know, guys. Should I create a new live stream? Okay, let me know. Go ahead and make a vote. Yeah, guys, go ahead and vote. If you can let me know, that would be great. Thank you so much. And I'll do one more right here, one more poll. Would you guys rather would you want me to do an online teacher training? Do you want a stream for online teachers, teacher training, or learning English? Okay. Let me know, guys. Thank you so much. Beck, I don't know when I'll come to Uzbekistan, but I would love to. I'd really like to come. Yes, you're friends with Camden Long. That's great. Yeah, thank you, Outstanding English. Appreciate it. And Dilshad Bet, yeah, I love chocolate, of course. Nantao. All right, so have a good time in Nantao City in central Taiwan. Okay, guys. So somebody says that I should create a new stream. Okay. We got 3 votes in the house. Okay, guys, so let me know before I go. Should I create an online teacher training or learning English? Let me know. Before you guys head out the door, let me know. Okay. So you guys have a great night. Oh, here we go. I think you should share a stream link to your Telegram channel. Yes, yes, yes. That's a great idea. I'll do that next time, okay? For sure. Yeah, great job tonight, everybody. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And if you want to become an online teacher, be sure to use the Amazing Talker link in the description, or you can also comment below with a yes, and I'll give you some feedback. I'll comment back to you, and we'll find a way that we can connect and start your online teacher training. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. Thank you for coming. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, and lots of great pronunciation videos on this channel. And you can check out my whole entire online teaching career right here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.